I have two questions for you, and I need you to answer them straight out. And he's like, how did you get my number? And something else. And so I actually, again, being in business, you have to have a different state of mind. So I sat there and I answered his questions and I talked to him, spoke to him very professionally and just let him know, like, I'm not a robocaller. I'm calling because my assistant notified me that you were interested in, potentially selling your home and blah, 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 blah. And so I'm a real person, blah, blah. And he's like, well, robocallers are real people. And I am actually looking for a home, but this is not the way I go about business. And you need to stop blank, blank calling me. And, blah, blah, blah. And so basically, I just got cussed out. And that actually happened like twice yesterday. So I think, it's just kind of been a trail of things that have taken place. And one thing I can say is being a realtor, you have to have tough skin. It builds your skin even tougher. I mean, being, in the military, and just raised the way I am, I consider myself a pretty tough female, pretty tough exterior. But again, I do have such a caring and a soft social work heart, I guess. Um, I guess I just, being spoken to and looked at like I'm just a villain, that's a part that you just have to get used to in being a realtor. But um, he definitely was one of those people that was rich. It was a higher price point on his home, kind of entitled, and kind of felt like, you know, basically like I guess I'm some form of a robocaller or something of that nature. But bottom line, and I'm not gonna lie, since I've been doing cold calls, it's also made me look differently at people who do telemarketing calls, because at the end of the day, people are just calling because they're trying to make a living, just as you have to make a living. Now, I don't agree with those people who are trying to scam people out of their money, but I definitely look at it a little. I do look at it different because I realize, like, I don't. I'm just out here hustling, trying to make a living, honestly. And people are just so horrible and mean the way they can be. Another person, he just picked up the phone and, I mean, just immediately he had just told someone else that he was interested in selling his home, who is of another nationality, race than I am. And then when I called him back to follow up about it, he's just like, I don't want to sell, and hung up the phone. So just understand, there are so many, you know, barriers to entry when it comes to real estate. But that doesn't mean that you cannot enter. And that doesn't mean you just have to keep pushing through. And so today, I'm not going to lie, just kind of all overwhelmed came down on me with the whole, um, just with everything, the callers, with the way that I'm generating leads, to the lady calling back saying that she was no longer basically not wanting to list her home anymore. And then just, you know, knowing that, and I haven't been doing this long. I mean, to be honest, I've been doing it since May and it's July, But let me tell you, when I tell you I'm a hard charger, I'm kind of the kind of person that just go in and I'm not willing to give up. But yeah, and I understand that success doesn't come overnight. Like, I get all of that. But it's just understanding, and I want everyone else to understand that it is a process and it doesn't come quickly, but it can come quickly. It's just continuing to stay consistent. And that is what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do. But I can say that today it all came down on me, and I just really got discouraged. And I was down there talking to my husband. I was actually crying to my husband, and when he left, I just said, you know what? I'm going to pick myself up and I'm going to do something with this information. I'm not just going to sit here and feel sorry for myself and feel bad and, go and lay in my bed and eat chocolate cupcakes and ice cream. And look at TV on Netflix. But I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna make a video and I'm gonna share with people like, yeah, it does come with down. I don't want to give people an unrealistic view. Yes, my videos are uplifting. I want to tell people how to become an agent, that you can do it, that it's not that difficult to become, to do. I want to help people do it. I really do. But I also want people to understand like the process, and I want you to see my process and my growth and what I'm doing and how I'm going about it. And I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna give up. I'm holding myself accountable not only to myself but to my viewers and to my family and everybody. Um, that it's gonna work out. But I just want to let you all know just some of the things that I've experienced so far on my very short journey becoming a real estate agent, as a realtor, as somebody who's driven and unwilling to give up and bow down, regardless of what the universe tries to throw at me, people with negative attitudes, or just the situations that's going to come. Like, people are very flaky and wishy-washy, and that's something you'll see in real estate. People look at us as being so, kind of overbearing, but I'm beginning to understand why you have to have a little bit of that energy, only because people change their minds from 1 hour to the next. 1 minute they'll be like, yeah, I'm super excited about selling my home, and then you'll call them back in 10 minutes and they're like, you know what, I don't know, I thought about it, I don't want to do it anymore. So it's just like, anybody in any business that deals with customers and people, it's, I can imagine it's like that anywhere with doing anything when you're in business for yourself. So it's not going to stop me, but I can say that you probably will have your days where you do get discouraged, even if you're early in the process, just still trying to get your license and pass the test. Some of you have already tried the test and you failed the first time, or you haven't even took the test, and you have days where you're just like, this information is too much. Like, you get discouraged, but I just want you to know it's natural. You're going to get discouraged. I am having a discouraged day today, but I'm going to turn my lemons into lemonade. I'm making a video, and if this helps just one person, to encourage just one person, then I've done my job. I've done my due diligence for the day. But I didn't want to come over here and make this a sob story, but I want you all to know the truth about real estate. I want you to know, like, this is what happens when you're first getting started, for especially for people who don't already have a clientele, who don't already have money to help them to really like take off super super fast, who don't already have investors and things that they're working with. You're starting from ground zero. I really want you to see through a clear window, not through rose colored glasses, that this is what you'll go through. But then I'm taking you on my journey with me to see, like, this is not going to last forever, but this is just, it's a normal process, and don't flake out. And that's all I got for you guys. I don't really want to go over 20 minutes. So I just wanted to know, just wanted to let you all know some of the things I've discovered already, just the truth about becoming a real estate agent and what's out there. Especially for, this is for everybody, but I did throw some little nuggets in there, even for people that look or sound like me. Um, but hey, it's still a good day. I'm still doing it, and I'm doing it regardless of the takeoff that's going. Um, like I say, I do already have a listing already, but it's a co-listing, so I'm just working hard to get one that I bred and grow on my own. Because I mean, you're always proud of something, that much more proud of something that you did totally um, on your own for the most part. So that's all I got for you guys today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to re-record the video that was lost. And if you found this of any benefit to you, please, you guys, like, share, and subscribe. I really want to grow my channel, and I really want to get the information of somebody that's honest and somebody that's real and true. I'm trying to get that out there because there's not a lot of people like that out there. Okay, that's all I got for you today. Bye.